Hello, hello! Welcome back to Faye Plays Some Random Game She Heard a Mention of Somewhere. This is Linelith. It's a puzzle game. It's pretty short, I think. I don't know much about it, other than you move around and I'm some kind of rock creature with legs. And I can make lines. That's simple enough. This is... I guess that's acceptable. I guess that's acceptable. So now what's... Is this I have to... Yeah, this is... number of segments within the line next to it, so there we go. Very simple so far. Something I can't get past over there. That has to be like that. And this has to be like that. So this is gonna be like that. And that. Okay, we have this one you cannot solve from these because you can't get past these single dots this way. And this has to be like this. What's over here? Are these puzzles? This is like... Because I can unsolve these, so... Oh, hello! Hello, hello, I found something interesting. I found more places to put lines. So like this, I can reach... Huh. So I can't move while drawing a line, but that's just barely long enough for me to reach both of these sides. I guess I just draw these anywhere. No, I need to go this way first. And then like down here and around here. That works. So, really... The main thing I'm looking for here is places I can start drawing a line on any block. I can... Yeah, I can start one here. But where does this go to? Can I go, like... There's a place I can draw a line. Now here... Was this... vertical close enough on anything? There's something. And here we go. I really like when puzzle games have some kind of meta puzzle like this. Drawing these lines in places you don't expect. It's kind of a straightforward one here, but it's nice to... I can't do like... I can do that. Okay. So I really just need, like... Yeah, that works. Okay. This is rather silly, but... This has to be like that. All these squares have to be used, which limits what I can do fairly significantly. Okay. More puzzles, very relaxing ones. Okay. Hey, I don't know if a video on a game like this will be interesting to watch. It's really chill, but I'm not doing much. That's not gonna work. I need to... There. I'm not doing anything I can talk about, really. I'm just... No? I guess there's... Yeah, okay, there's some spots here. This is interesting because the only way to solve this is if I'm here, like that. And likewise, okay. There we go. So I can use this place to solve this and this together. I can pull on blocks. Huh. That's definitely gonna be for something. I can get that out of the way at least. Can I push? I can push. Okay. Now you can come over here. See, one of these needs to be here. Okay. So, I mean, I've solved the puzzles with similar mechanics before. One way to think about them is in terms of what can be connected. Like this horizontal line here. Basically, these blocks here, you cannot traverse from the bottom above them or vice versa. You can't go back across here because any path here must go across at least two of these, and only one of these is allowed. So that means that the solution has to be something like... Yeah, it needs to be on the other side, but that's the basic idea. It can only just barely touch these one dot segments. Now, where do I go for... Can I just do this? Yep. Can I take you up here, or... Okay, these are effectively blocked. So here, this kind of like, this is a more complex pattern. This is a more complex pattern, but I can see like what places are allowed. So I know that I have to go like this, because like this area is blocked off. So there's only that really limits the, that really cuts down the potential space for you to look through for solutions. So here, like, this is another thing. All four of these have to be on. And since these two are on, that means only one of these is on, and that means only one of these is on, and that means none of these two are on. So, something like that. Here I am going to need that. No, you need to be away. Let's see, I have to... If I'm looking at this purple background area, and because there's a narrow path here and a narrow path here, and there's dots on both these sides, the ends have to be somewhere here, so something like... There we go. Now here... can get this, but this dot is going to be a problem. There's no way to actually get this without adding some more blocks. So I think I need both of these. This might work. There we go. For this, I need just to get the blocks in there to get that. Here, there is that. And let's see, this is, for this I can only cross here and cross here. So I can go like this. And this, I have to basically ignore that part entirely. Because if I go in there, there's no way out and no way to get to an end. I might forget some of these little space areas pretty easily, but I can go back and look at any I missed in the end. Here, this is... See, I have to pass through here. And that basically limits the solution possibilities a lot, so it has to be like that. And here has to be like that, and has to be like that. Yeah, this was necessary because there's no way to... If I did not add the extra tile here, like if you go here, this has to go either here or here, because there's only one direction here, and then... I don't know if I'm describing this in a way that makes sense, but basically I have to just touch the corner of this, and the line does not end here, so it has to go out like this. And on the other side, This is tricky because it cannot go this. If I went on this space, then with this dot here, I would be forced to go both here and here, and that violates this. So it has to be something like... Oh, this will work because I can end like that and come back around. Yeah. So now what do we have? I think this has to be ending there. Can I grab this? Okay. Here... Do I do this? That was kind of a guess, but it felt right. Can I grab this? Yep. This is interesting. This is kind of stuck in here. This doesn't really give me anything. Now this is like, because all of these outside spaces have to be used, I can only finish like this. There we go. Those are trivial, but for the outside, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's even, so I cross back an even number of times. So then, because I can like, yeah, there we go. So you have to be out of the way, or no, you have to be like that. This is, yeah, that does not give me a puzzle. Haha. I need something more for this. Is this enough? Okay. Hey! And what do I do for you? Something like this. Ta-da! That's going to be a problem. I think I should start from this end and go like this. Or something like... Or is it just like... Yeah, okay, I just needed to... Because I can cross at like every 2, so then whether you get an even or odd number of crossings depends on where you start if you just take this path like that. So on this, do I just need these all to be down here? Or... how is this going to work? So I can pull only one. That is interesting. What is my goal here? What pattern am I using for these lines? I guess I want, like... is there an dang it. I need to undo. I want... Ah! I'm messing up too much. There, I want like this, and like this, and then I want something like... There we go. Ta-da! So here I want to just be able to do this so I can get across here. And then for the top, I need that. I don't think I'm looking at the space areas enough, but here we have... Okay, I had to go up here anyway, so something like that for that. And then that for that. And then around here. And like that. Okay, that's the outside space area. And I think this is the end of the game. Kind of, in that it's the end of the puzzles, and now I'm just looking for what I missed. Oh, I just undid that. Let me just get that back. I'm not sure if I... Okay, I do need to make sure to get that back. So there's 8 more puzzles. Oh, I did not do this. There. And this. There. Also this. Okay. And I can pull this out. So where this space I did not... Oh, there's something here. Okay. So now where do I go for these? This outer space area? Because I can start here, but... Or I guess these are more like inner space areas. Here. Okay. And here. And one more somewhere. For a moment I thought it might be the UI. That would be a super clever puzzle. But no. It's not the UI. Oh, it's... There! Almost missed that, but solved all the puzzles. Thank you for making the game. It was very fun. This is the kind of short puzzle game that's just an absolute blast to pick up and play through. And if you know any more fun little adventures you'd like me to play and try to make a video out of, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.